Yo, what's up? So today we're going to be basically using an obsession hunting build. So we've got friends till the end. Whenever you hit a survivor that's not the obsession becomes exposed for 20 seconds and their aura is revealed for 10 seconds. And also, when you hit the obsession, another random survivor screams and becomes the obsession. Paired with furtive chase, so whenever you hit the obsession, you gain undetectable and 10% haste for 18 whole seconds. And also, whenever a survivor rescues the obsession from the hook, they themselves become the obsession. So these two perks basically make it so that it's very easy to find and kill the obsession. And of course, to make it even stronger, we've got Game of Foot. So whenever we're chasing the obsession and we break a pallet, we gain 7% haste for 10 seconds. And we're going to pair that with brutal strength. So whenever we destroy the pallets, we do it 20% faster. And yeah, we're also using the ghoul because he can traverse the map very fast and we can find the obsession and just chase him down. He's a very strong killer overall, so we're just going to use him. But yeah, that's basically the build, so let's just get into it. Alright, we have the Greenville Square. This should be a pretty good map for the ghoul because it is open and, he has a lot of mobility, so he definitely needs that openness. But first of all, we have to find the survivors. So let me just use my tentacles to hopefully go and find them. And I already found the Lara here, so yeah, she's obviously gonna sprint burst away, but that's fine because we can get her with an M1 hopefully here. And if not, I can just use my power. And yeah, like I said, I can just use my power to hopefully just grab onto her and get an injure here. So yeah, that didn't work out, but we can get an M1 here, so that still works. And we have 3 leaps now. Oh, she is the obsession, so I can kick this pallet actually. And now you have 7% haste, so we're definitely gonna catch up to her now, unless she drops this pallet, but she doesn't, so we can just go around this window and she's gonna be dead like right now. So that's perfect. There's also a sable here, so let me just get a quick injury on her if I can't do that. Might as well just go for a leap. And yeah, nice. Let me just go and pick up the Lara now so we can hook her and keep the obsession chain going. So now someone's gonna become randomly an obsession. Let me just get her on this hook right next to me real quick. And yeah, let's see. Someone over there, which is actually really close. I think that's the sable, yeah. So after we hook her, no, it's not. Well, that still doesn't, we still got the down, so it doesn't really matter. But the detective is actually the obsession. I'm not sure where he is. Probably going for the unhook, yeah. But we're just gonna go for the Ada. Or actually, might as well go and interrupt the unhook since, he's the obsession. So that's gonna be even better for us. We've got 3 leaps here, so let me just go for him real quick. And nice, perfect. If he drops this pallet, we can just break it. And we have 7% haste, so there's nowhere he can really run. Unless he blinds us, of course, then it's gonna be a bit harder to get him. But, we can still just get him around here. So he's definitely gonna drop the pallet sooner or later. So let me just break it real quick, and we have 7% haste again. He also has the flashlight, but he didn't get it in time since he had brutal strength, so he kicks it faster. And we got the hit really early on because of the 7% haste. Let me just sleep here real quick. And he doesn't drop the pallet. Wow, he will have to drop it now since he's gonna get injured, but we do have 7% haste, so that's gonna be harder for him. And nice, because of the haste we did get him around the pallet and he didn't expect it. So let me pick him up and get him on another hook, so then we can get the chain going. There's one right here, so let's see, he's gonna be the obsession. And we also get 10% haste and undetectable because of this. So let me just cancel my power here. And I think it's the sable, yeah, nice. So she's also injured, which is perfect for us. The 10% haste should get us the down really fast. And unfortunately, she did pop the medkit, like, I don't know, I guess she was 99. But we should be able to get her here either way because of the haste. So that was perfect. And yeah, they did complete 3 gens, but we have a no slowdown build and just all pressure. So sooner or later, they should stop being able to pop the gens and stuff like that. So let me just go for this survivor now. He is the obsession, so after chasing him, it is the detective. So he's also broken, which is even better for us. We've got 10% haste here, so no matter what he does, he's pretty much doomed. And yeah, we already got him here. Let me just pick him up and gain the chain of obsessions going. Let me actually get him onto the basement, since that's gonna give us more value later on, because they're gonna have to like go around and get him here. So let me just go here real quick. And we have 2 leaps, and I'm pretty sure the obsession is pretty close. So if I just go here, we should be able to find her. Unfortunately, I don't know where she went, but you can just go back to the basement here. And let me just get her there. Yeah, I did find her. I guess she went for the save, but now we have 3 leaps because of that thing. And also, since we're chasing her, we technically get the 7% haste, so we can just go like this and get her over here with that little window tech or whatever. And we should be able to catch up to her pretty fast. Like, we should be able to get her here, especially if she doesn't drop the pallet. If I go around with a little mind game like this, then yeah, she's just gonna get down. This is even better for us. Let me just hook her real quick and gain the chain going. All right, who's next? Let's see. It is the Ada, so that's great. She is on the gen on the other side of the map, so it's gonna be a bit to get there, but we have 3 leaps, so we still get there like relatively fast. And nice, we can already get a quick injure on, just like instantly. So let me just hopefully get this chase going really fast. I don't want it to last too long, and yeah, because of that leap, I don't think it will. If I just go like this, then she's obviously gonna drop the pallet, or not, then she's just gonna get downed, I guess, which is even better for us. Let me just get her onto another hook. And alright, who do we have? It's the detective again, so let me just get him real quick. He is working on this gen, which is actually almost popped, but I'm not sure where the other survivor is. She's in main building. We have 10% haste and undetectable because we hooked the obsession, and because of that, he doesn't make it anywhere unless he dead hards. Oh my god. That was like the most obvious dead hard, and I still fell for it, but you know, that's still fine. He does drop the pallet, but he gains 7% haste, so he's kind of cooked here. And yeah, because of that, he should get down here. Perfect. They did drop the final gen, but hopefully, if I hook him here, he's dead, so we can get the other survivors relatively fast. Alright, nice. We got 10% haste, and we also know where the last survivor is, so let me just get there as fast as I can. And we're also undetectable, so hopefully they don't see us coming. And perfect. We actually stopped them from getting the gate. Let me just try to get her here. She did try to open it, but since, you know, we were kind of there, she couldn't because she would get grabbed. But let me just get this Lara Croft here, and that's perfect. Hopefully, we can get the last survivor. And yeah, she doesn't manage to open the gate in time, so we're probably gonna get her here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nowhere to go for her, especially that there's no pallets. So if I just get her here, then yeah, it's basically game over. And yeah, GG's. Alright, I have Backwater Swamp, which is a pretty good map, and also, one thing I didn't mention about Game of Foot is that the survivor you chase the most, it just instantly turns into the obsession. So, the first survivor I basically find in the match just turns into the obsession. Anyways, if you made this far into the video, then I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, because I'm like 500 subscribers away from 1000, and that's my goal by the end of the year. And yeah, I'd say I'm pretty close. So yeah, let's just find any survivor, and then they'll just instantly turn into the obsession. And alright, we have this guy here. I don't really remember his name. Let's just call him Vittorio, because that's his name. And he should turn the... Yeah, I have no idea what that hit was, but either way, we did get it. And also, he did turn into the obsession, so... But yeah, we should be able to just down him here, so that's perfect. Alright, let's just hook him here, and then just go for this survivor. And nice, we already found the Leon. Let me just use my power to injure him, and then we can actually go kick this gen, since it's like really close to popping. Or actually down this Michaela, because she's working on it. Honestly, I don't mind when survivors do that, because it's a positive trait for me, to be honest. That gen would pop like either way really fast. He doesn't drop the pallet, which is interesting. And yeah, I'm actually just gonna pick her up since the Leon is nearby anyways. And yeah, he's right above me. For some reason I can see his aura, but I'm not really complaining. And I can still see it for some reason. I don't know what perk he's using or whatever, but we're just gonna get it down here. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. It literally friends to the end. I literally forgot I had that perk on, but either way, I'm actually gonna go for the survivors off hook since they're closer. And yeah, I already found the Michaela here, so let me just use my Kagune to leap onto her. And actually, there's another survivor here, so might as well just injure him. And yeah, my internet is really bad, but just don't mind it. I will get a quick hit on that Leon, and then we can go injure the Nicholas. And yeah, we found him again. Either way, I did just fix my internet, and he's also the obsession, so we should be 7% faster now. And because of that, we do get the down here, so that's perfect. I would just pick him up instantly since I don't think there's anyone nearby for the pallet safe, so that's perfect. And yeah, I'm using my hotspot now, so I should be fine. We've got the undetectable, so I can just sneak up onto this survivor just like this, and he's already down. So let me just hook him onto this one because it's, you know, close to me. So I will use my Kagunes now to go into these survivors, and this one's exposed actually because of friends till the end. So he's just gonna be probably dropping every single pallet every time, but we've got 7% haste now, so maybe we can get him. I'm not too sure unless he drops this pallet. And yeah, maybe we get him. Ooh, friends till the end just run out, which is pretty unfortunate. But yeah, I'm just gonna vault over this window, and we should be able to catch him fast. And yeah, if he doesn't drop this pallet, then he's dead. So let me just kick her real quick and gain the 7% haste. And then we just should be able to get him here, unless he vaulted the pallet. But yeah, we do grab him luckily. And we do see the Michaela running off there in the distance. So after I hook him, I'm just gonna kick this gen and hopefully go for that survivor. Let me just kick her real quick, and then I can just go here on top of that building, since I'm pretty sure all the survivors are here. And nice, we already find the Leon. He was just chilling on the top of this building, I guess. I'm just gonna chase after him since I still have the 10% haste. Or actually, yeah, the Michaela is going for the unhook, so might as well go for her now. And yeah, we can just get this quick M1 onto her, and I'm actually just gonna follow up and go for her now. Or actually, I'm pretty sure Leon is next to me, so I guess I'm just gonna go go for him. He has the obsession too, so after I kick this pallet, then I'm just gonna get it in 7% haste. And yeah, he has to drop another pallet or else I'll just catch up to him. The 7% haste is actually really useful. I'm pretty sure this perk is just really underrated. You basically just gain haste every single time. And yeah, he did drop that pallet on us, but it's fine. We will just be going for this survivor so I can get a quick injury on him. And then I'm actually gonna go check up on these gens. And yeah, unfortunately this one popped, but we still have one left. I will go for a quick injury on the Michaela. And now she's definitely gonna vault this window, yeah. I will just go chase after her still, because after we down her, we can get friends till the end on the Leon. And nice, if she drops this pallet, it's because we're on a chase in the Leon, we still gain the 7% haste, because he was really close nearby. So because of that, we still got the 7% haste. But yeah, let me just get her here, and we should be able to get it down. I will just go back here and interrupt anyone that's working on this gen. So let me just injure and put this guy into the mending state, and then just kick this gen real quick, so you know, they have to work on it more. And now we can go back for the Michaela. And alright, we should see the aura of the Leon now, and he's working on this gen. Unfortunately, he did pop it, but that's fine, because he is exposed now, so no matter what he does, he's pretty much dead. Well, the exposed ran out, but it's still fine. We can just go for this survivor here, and hopefully get it down. And perfect. I'm not sure what to do here. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna pick him up, so the Leon gets exposed again. Alright, let's see. Where is he? He's there. This should be pretty fine. He's not going towards any gate, so maybe we can just catch up to him and then down him. And yeah, unfortunately we don't catch him, but that's fine. I'm just gonna go for this Nicholas here before he can get to the gate. So I'm just gonna interrupt him. We can get the Leon later on, so it's still gonna be good. And there's no pallet on the shack here, so after I down him, he's pretty much dead. I will make sure he doesn't have death heart or anything like that, so I'll just down him now. And hopefully now we can catch the Leon. I'm not sure if he's gonna be catchable though. And nice, he's actually here, so that's perfect. The other survivor opened the gate, but she's injured, so we can actually slug him here. And she left, so that's a 3k, and I'm fine with that. I guess let's just mori him and GG's. And yeah, even though we didn't get a 4k, I'm still happy with the results because we did make a comeback there at the end. And yeah, shout out to Michaela that was defending me in chat even though the other survivor was mad. And make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!